Hey everyone, it's Greg here, back again with another episode of Greg Cooks. Today we're cooking spam burgers, or you may call them spamwidges. Basically burgers made with spam. Now this is somewhat of an experiment. I've never actually cooked this before, but I'm drawing inspiration from the image on the front of the spam can. Basically what we've got is a burger, tomato, cheese, lettuce, I think onion, obviously spam, bit of mustard, and in the burger bun. So I'm gonna see how we go with that. Yeah. Alright, so first and most important ingredient is the spam. So I got this. Normally spam costs like $4.90, but I got this on special. It was half price, so it was like $2.50. So that was pretty cool. Probably the second most important ingredient, the burger buns, little squishy burger buns. And as you can see, I got 6, which is probably too many, but 6 for $4. 6 for $4, so that's an okay deal. Next, just wait for that stupid plane. Alright, next ingredient we got is the cheese. Got this pre-sliced Bega strong and bitey cheese, because that's just how I like cheese, strong and bitey. You know, splurged a bit to get the pre-sliced cheese. I just like it in the perfect squares for the burgers because it looks nice, looks a bit fancy. Looks like this fake cheese in the spam picture. The cheese costs $5.70, which is, you know, you pay the premium for the pre-sliced stuff. Alright, next thing is we got an onion, because I think that there's onion in this picture. I think that thing at the top is onion. Not sure yet. Actually not sure how I'm going to work the onion into it, because I feel like a big chunk of raw onion would probably be disgusting. We'll see how we go with that. Onion was 59 cents. Nice cheap onion. Next thing, tomato. I just got the one tomato, and I was looking for a bigger tomato, but that's the biggest I could find. This was $1.05 for this small tomato. One ingredient that I think is quite important and underrated in most sandwiches is lettuce, icebergy lettuce. One lettuce, $3. I think that's expensive, I don't know. So all up, for everything that I got for the spam burgers, it in total cost me $16.84, which is a fair bit, but I feel like it's possible you could probably make about 4 burgers with all the food that I bought. So whatever 16 divided by 4 is, I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, 4. It's about $4 a burger. You know, we don't want to go thirsty while we're making these burgers, so I also got this cheap bottle of champagne. Alright, cheers. Let's get into the kitchen and start cooking our spam burgers.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just to extract the spam from the spam can. Just shake it out onto the chopping board. So you want to just cut the spam lengthways into 4 slices, about a centimeter thick, into little square shapes. Get your pan on the stove, heat up a nice amount of oil, whatever oil you want. once the oil is nice and hot, get the Spam into the pan, not with your fingers like I did though, and that should be sizzling away nicely. This is how I'm chopping up the onions into onion rings. You will cry, but that's okay, because it's okay to cry. Flip the Spam over once it's nice and crispy. You want it to be as crispy as possible without being burnt. So that's looking pretty good. Just chopping up the tomato. I like nice thick slices of tomato, but you can cut it however thick you want. You don't want it too tomatoey because it's a bit juicy. Once the Spam's cooked, get it out of the pan and put it on some paper towel just to absorb a bit of that oil, because you don't want greasy Spam. Then get the onion in the pan. Alright, it's time to construct the burger. The order in which I'm adding the ingredients is entirely based on the image on the Spam can. So, lettuce first, then Spam, and then add your cheese. I'm going double cheese. Ideally, the Spam will still be a bit hot, so the cheese will melt a bit while it's in the burger. Then your tomato. And now you add your sauces. So I'm adding my tomato sauce in a neat pattern, and adding the mustard in not such a neat pattern. But, you know, it really doesn't matter how it looks, just so long as you get it on the burger. Yeah, that looks great. And lastly is the onion. Just the one slice of onion. And there you go. Top it off with the burger hat. It's looking pretty good.
Yum. Let's have a taste and see if it actually tastes as good as it looks. I'll tell you what, that is actually delicious. Spam burger is a winner.
And yeah, so I would call that experiment a definite success. I would say that it's probably a little bit juicy. As you can tell, I'm dripping burger juices all over the place, but it really doesn't detract from the flavor. I would probably just eat it with a napkin or 5. So yeah, thanks for watching another episode of Greg Cooks. We'll be back again soon. And thanks to everyone who's been suggesting recipes for me to cook. I'll definitely get around to having a look at those and potentially cooking some of those in the future. Subscribe. And check me out on Facebook. Greg Cooks.